All right, what's going on? It's Bobby Skinner talking Giants, doing another free agent film breakdown, and we are looking at the Giants' newest wide receiver, Parris Campbell, coming over from the Colts. He played mostly in the slot for them this year. I want to go through his slot reps and then his outside reps. The year before he didn't play much, but he was basically only on the outside, and I think that's something the Giants value is that inside-outside versatility at 6'1". But he obviously came on a cheap deal, which is great for the Giants. But for someone with his athletic profile, which is a very nice one, 6'1", 4'3", 140, like he's a really good athlete. Why did he get so little? Was it just the injuries? I think there's some negatives to his game that we'll go through too. So good positives, bad negatives. So let's get into it. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We got podcasts, film breakdowns, basically everything you need to be a Giants fan. So we're going to go with positives first, working out of the slot. Lined up here. You're just going to see that speed and change of direction. So we know we're working out, right? And we got to work leverage. Like if you want to get an out route, you can't have him inside of you. So win that leverage battle quick, bam. Win that leverage battle quick, but don't make it obvious that you're getting out. So you're and then sell vertical. And he holds on, too. So you win that leverage battle, sell vertical, and then flip those hips. Nice, clean, crisp break. Not rounding this out at all. And you get wide open for a nice out catch, even though it's from noodle arm Matt Ryan. So just kind of bam, vertical, break. Nice play on third down, too, when you're getting that man coverage. Next, lined up here. Down in the red zone. Goes up and gets this touchdown, too. Nice catch. But again, selling vertical. He's going to bump, this linebacker's going to bump you up. Stay on your track. Don't waste any steps. Planting off that right foot and go, and you got all that separation in the world. Make a nice catch in the corner of the end zone for a Colts touchdown. Here, this next play is not going to get the ball on this play. But this is the good stuff. This is subtly good stuff. So we got some type of zone coverage. We want to influence these defenders. So again, we're going to run an out route. Notice how his track comes inside. That we're ending up on the hashes. Not allowing this player to just sell out and go with you. So you're selling vertical, selling inside. Break, cut. Don't waste any steps. Get down the line. The ball's not going to come to you because of the zone coverage. But nonetheless, this is a really good stuff by him. This next play versus the Commanders. A little gimmicky, but still you see the athleticism. We're showing block. It's play action, you know. So again, a little gimmicky. But you just see the quickness. Get flat down. Make a nice catch. Make it third and short. So some good stuff there. And then little stick routes, hitch routes that you're going to run playing that slot wide receiver. Doesn't get the ball here. Don't make it an easy read. You just quickly break out. He might come underneath this. He might come under here. Show. Don't be, Darren Waller. In fact, if you watch the Darren Waller breakdown, he's maybe the best in the game at this. Of you want to be quick, not in a hurry, and just make yourself open. So good stuff there. Here again versus the Titans. Just nice tempo into the stick. Again, quick but not in a hurry. Timing. These are timing routes. So you're not going to run full speed breakout. You're reading this player, reading his leverage, reading the coverage, and you turn this into an out. Don't give him an easy read. Don't give this corner an easy read. And again, nice little 5-yard pass on first down. Here, gonna run a speed eye. He's lined up outside, but you know you have their X guy and Pierce, or not their X, their Z and Pierce right here. Quick on this out route. Selling vertical. I think he's telegraphing the route a little bit by kind of fading into the sideline, but come back to the ball. Make a good catch. Again, I would rather him, and we're going to see this in some other bad examples, but he's got this outside leverage. You want to get him back inside, sell this more. Don't fade. Don't fade into these numbers. Because you're able to make the catch, but you might be able to make that catch with some yak if you don't do that. Now, here's where I'm going to go into some of the negative stuff lined up here. This is not the worst one, but see that little step? Like you're basically jumping into your break. Like little subtle stuff like that can tip off your route and telegraph it, especially on these quick timing ones. Ball's going to the outside receiver anyways. But if it wasn't going your way, I mean, he's on you. And then you're going to see some really bad examples of it here. Here's stacked with Alec Pierce. I mean, this is just a lazy route. Your quarterback's looking at you, man. You need to be reading what they're doing. Don't let this little bump up mess with you. You need to go and break out. You got to read this coverage. You're not sitting on this. He's bumping you up. You need to turn this into an out route. I mean, it turns into a sack. You know, I think Pierce or Ellinger might want to throw this ball, but Campbell does him no favors on this. Again, just kind of nonchalantly coming into it. I know I'm replaying like crazy. Nonchalantly coming into this jam, and then not really running in the right route. And then this play made me very excited at the time. It makes me really angry now doing this film breakdown. This pick 6 on Landon Collins. Watch the whole thing. How does this happen? How does Landon Collins pick this off? So he's going to run this out route, right? This is a lazy route. We're starting inside the numbers. This is a third down. See how he's fading? When he's making his break, he's already outside the numbers. Again, sell vertical. Sell vertical. Give yourself leverage. And then the break on this. We're rounding this. We're not cutting with speed. And you telegraph a route for Landon Collins. Like that's bad football. That's really bad football. Now, let's get into him as an outside receiver. And I think this is what makes him more valuable than a guy like Richie James, besides just his athleticism. But he has the size of 6'1", and the athleticism has to do with it. The ability to win on the outside. And I think the Giants are going to use him outside more than people think. So here's that big play we had in that Giants game. Again, Foles just chucks it, but he's able to make the play. Again, speed. We got this off coverage in this cover 3. This guy's cover 3. Again, using route sell. Like we're selling outside release. That subtly get back inside. And you've beat him. Now you have the safety over the top. He throws you the ball anyways. Come and make a play on the ball. He's got that leaping ability. The ability to go up and get it. Though that's the type of stuff that makes Parris Campbell more valuable than your typical slot, even though he's not even a true slot. Like he's had years where he played outside. I went back to 2021 for this game because this is when he played out on the outside versus the Ravens. This is a beautiful post corner route right here. He's got his hips turned, the corner. You break inside, he's going to flip his hips back, break back, put your foot in the ground, cut, and you've got all the space in the world with separation. That's the type of stuff that makes Campbell more valuable than your average bear. Here, just working some curl routes on the outside. Again, he's got that speed, that vertical sell. Wentz ends up missing him. But you got this off coverage, vertical sell. Not too many steps to come back to the ball to break this off. We're here. It's not his fault that Wentz misses him by a mile. Here on the bottom. That's beautiful. Like, that's... Curl routes are more valuable than you think. I know because of Jason Garrett, we've gotten born to hate them, but they are a valuable piece in your playbook. So you got this press coverage. Not getting jammed, but press. Quick, get into the release. Get your outside leverage. Get the corner's hips. Get him going. Get him overextending. Stop. Ball's there. Good catch for him. Again, versus some press. Now, this one's not the best in the world, but getting that quick release, he gets hands on him. He can kind of struggle, and that's something that keeps him from playing in the saws. He can struggle with hands on him. Next play, where are we at? Right here. So again, this is kind of showing how he can struggle dealing with those jams, that press coverage. He's got this outside leverage. And again, instead of working a release, he just goes for his inside leverage that he wants. And he's got hands on him, and he cannot separate. He's able to separate at this point, but at that point, it's too late. Like, you're out of your quarterback throwing window. It messes up the timing of stuff. Work a release. So again, that's where he can just struggle with hands on. We saw him even out of the slot with that play with Darnay Holmes on the stick concept. Hell of a catch by Michael Pittman Jr. for that touchdown. Here, versus the Commanders on the outside. This isn't press, obviously. But again, we're fading into our breaks. We're starting outside the numbers. Telegraphing the route. You are making this break at the inside of the numbers. And you're not able to get separation here. So stuff like that he's got to get better at. Like, just little subtle stuff. And he's got the athletic profile to be a beast in some of these things. And then I just put a couple plays in here at the end where he gets used like this. Like, he can be used in a gadget sense. Like right down here on the screen. I mean, he's got this. I mean, he runs a 4.3. I love this guy out of Ohio State. Obviously, he's missed a lot of games. But, like, his speed, his yak. Like, watching Dwayne Haskins, when we first started doing this, man, Parris Campbell made him look like a much better player. Like, there was, like, 75-yard touchdown for Dwayne Haskins versus Michigan. He just gave a push pass to Parris Campbell, and he took it the whole way. And you just see the speed. This little here, break down that player, go, go, go. And they even use him, got like a 5 carries. They use him here on the speed sweep. Make a guy miss. So you're not going to give him a ton of stuff like that. I mean, you're going to use him in the screen game. You're not going to give him a ton of handoffs. I'm sure he'll get a few here and there. But he's a player who's got stuff to improve on, but it's got a higher ceiling. And he gives the Giants outside-inside flexibility, versatility, which is something that they value. They want to move these guys all over the formation, and that's something Parris Campbell gives them with some speed. I mean, those are words from Joe Schoen. It's like, we need to add speed to this offense. And then him saying at the combine that, hey, we need our guys to be smart, tough, dependable. He may not fit the dependable with the injury stuff, even though there haven't been like soft tissue injuries. But guys that you can move around all the formations. So hope you guys like this. Like and subscribe to the channel. And check out the playlist. We got all the free agent film breakdowns. And if there's other free agents signed, we will also do a breakdown on them. Appreciate you guys. Let's go Big Blue.